Listen, I got fed up with toxic, dysfunctional relationships that I thought that I could control. Because guess what? Newsflash, you cannot. It's not beneficial. It's not sustainable long term. You deserve a love that is healthy, and you deserve to be able to be comfortable enough to accept that love when it comes in. Hello, I'm Felicia, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. Come on in, have a seat. Today, I want to talk about something that may be a touchy subject, but hey, it is what it is. I am going to speak very open and a little bit of vulnerableness is going to go on in this video. So don't judge me because I'm living in my truth and I hope that it can help someone else as well. So, in my 20s, I would say that I had more dysfunctional relationships than healthy, positive relationships, right? And when I trace back to where did this comfort of being in these relationships come from, it pointed right to my childhood. When I was growing up, I saw more dysfunctional, unhealthy, toxic relationships than positive ones, right? And when we're in our formative years, when our brains are baking, and especially like the home and family dynamics teach us what relationships should look like, right? Even on an unconscious level, like you may not even realize that you think something is normal and it's actually like very dangerous and terrible for you until you are exposed to more, right? Now, I had one very positive, healthy, amazing relationship in my early 20s. And when I tell you that I was uncomfortable every day in that because it was like, this is too good to be true. I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. And also, I'm not deserving of this love. I deserve the type of love that I experienced growing up. I deserve the type of love I know how to get a type of love that I saw, which is just awful. Nobody deserves to be verbally, just like verbally abused, put your hands on people. That is not healthy love at all, right? And there's no shame in my game because I got in therapy and started to real like, girl, something isn't right here, and I need help to get out of this habit. And you know what? The more that you do the work, it may not feel like things are changing because I was like, I'm right back in another relationship where things are rocky. Why am I here again? Until there's a moment where when you're doing the work in your life, they run into each other and it's like no more. No more. I was in therapy. I was consistently reading books about healthy love. And shout out to Bell Hooks. I actually did a video about all about love on my channel here. And I was just reading multiple books about healthy love. And like even in school, I was really learning about healthy relationship dynamics, right? To the point where there was a moment where I went from this dysfunctional relationship is feeding me, even though I'm like, it always stressed me out, but it was a stress that I could handle. So there was a moment where the stress made me feel physically sick. And it was like, this has got to stop. This has got to end. I would choose to be by myself for the rest of my life before I get into another dysfunctional, unhealthy, chaotic relationship, because life is too precious. You don't know what the outcome of those relationships will be, and they do detrimental damage to you, to your mental health, to your self-esteem, to your goals, who you are paired with. It matters, okay? So in my singleness, I went to the extreme of like, I just will never date again. I'm cool being by myself, like I had always kind of felt like I was gonna be like, hopefully the wealthy auntie with the cute little dog, and we're just traveling, and I spoil all my friends and the babies and all of that, right? Um, and in therapy, I really also just wanted to be okay with learning to be in a healthy dynamic, period, right? Even if we don't go the long distance, but if this is a special friend, I also want to be able to accept the love, because my healthy relationship that I spoke on earlier in my 20s, like, I was like, this man deserves someone who can accept the love that he is giving and can give him the amount of love that he deserves. Because I knew at that I couldn't do it. I could not do it. And nobody deserves to be pouring into someone and then not being reciprocated. That is love. That is healthy love. You are getting your needs met the same way that you are meeting their needs, right? So, yeah, I did the work, and then I entered into a healthy relationship in my 30s, right? And it was so uncomfortable at the beginning. I wanted to run. There were moments when I was being loved properly that I just wanted to, it felt like I wanted to crawl out of my skin and run away, because I was not accustomed, I was not used to it being consistent. Now, in my relationships in my 20s, yes, the love was there. The amazingness was there too, because I'm not just gonna stay in a situation where I'm not being treated great. But when the tides turned, oh baby, they turned. It turned into chaos. It was always something going on. And to enter into a relationship again where, like, the other shoe was not dropping, like, he was consistently showing up. His words, his actions were aligning. He was taking the time to make sure that my needs were met. He was communicating what needs that he had. It was like, girl, what? Ew, like, I don't know what to do. But you know what you do? You keep showing up, because you remind yourself, and you know that you deserve a love that is steady. You deserve a love that is complete. And I didn't go in like, oh my gosh, if this doesn't work out. No, because sometimes relationships end. And one or two, or however many you have in your lifetime that last, they're gonna last. So don't even worry about the ending, because once I kind of got comfortable with, okay, this love is steady, it was like, well, what if it ends? And then it's like, girl, what if it ends? It is. But right now we're going to take the time to really enjoy what's going on. And the last thing is to always know that even once you become comfortable in a steady love, never stop working on yourself. Never stop taking the time to get to know and understand who you are in the season, and also who your partner is as well. You don't have to stay in an unhealthy relationship. Get fed up today and decide that today is the last day. Okay? I hope that something in this video is beneficial. If you can relate to this, I am sending you so much love. And you got this. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. I'm wishing you so much love. Peace, love, and blessings.